Hello there, and greetings from the dank basement. I'm Paul, your wicked Uncle Squinty. How are you? I've been promising for a couple of months to bring you my entire snuff collection in video so you can see what I got. And I would love to do that, but the problem is my collection is very large. It's scattered pretty much all over this house. And most importantly, I can't find a cameraman to help me shoot the couple of hours of video, nor an editor to help me edit that 2 hours into a 10-minute YouTube video that would make any sense to you. So what I'm doing is I'm presenting, I should say, my collection just a little at a time. I've already posted my medicated collection, and now we're on to a segment that I call A Few of My Treasures. Now, every time I receive a gift from one of my viewers, it's an absolute treasure, an absolute pleasure. I've received a beautiful Chinese pornographic snuff bottle from Martin Bluet and a couple of gorgeous hand-painted snuffing handkerchiefs as well. People have sent me snuff boxes and lots of nice gifts, lots of nice snuff and pipe tobacco pipes, and I appreciate all the gifts, and they all become treasures. But what I'm going to show you today is special, not only because in some cases they were gifts, but also because they are things you probably won't be able to find anymore, anywhere. So let's start out with what I've got in this plastic bag here. These are special because I think that they're out of production. In fact, I know one of them is. The other one I'm not sure on. Here's the one I'm not sure. Maybe if it's still in production and I'm mistaken, you can tell me that it is. This is the Packard's Club automatic dispenser tap box. It's not a tap box, it's a dispenser with a spring-loaded snuff spoon that dispenses the perfect amount of snuff onto your boxcar or your anatomical snuff box. I wish I liked Packard's Club better. It's all right. It's not bad. It's not a scent I could use every day, but it's pleasant enough. This is the McCraig's Royal, also by Purcell, and this unopened tap box is special because they don't make the McCraig Royal snuff anymore. Now, I'm not sure if you can still get this or not. If you can, you might want to get it just for the novelty of it. The snuff isn't, it's a 3 out of 5, but as far as medicateds go, it's not bad. The tobacco base is really nice. This is Paul Goddard's Big Hammer. Big Hammer medicated snuff, and what makes this special is it is sold in a little whiskey flask. It holds about a good knock of whiskey, as we'd say, a jigger, 1.5 ounces. In other words, 50 milliliters. So that's kind of a treasure. Now, getting into the gift category, I have received a lot of samples, and in the case of these old mills, they got lost in the shuffle. I opened the box, I thanked the person who sent them to me, and then promptly set the box aside and forgot about it. That's bad because I ended up having to throw away 4 containers, the samples like this, because they'd gone bad. And as a matter of fact, in the case of the old mill snuffs, several snuff takers that I know have noticed that if the snuff recipe originally included the clarified butter, and I'm talking about things like the butternut toast, toast jelly, there are several others where Daniel used the Amish butter, those stuffs are starting to go bad. So if you have any of those formulas, be sure to check them. I hope they're in the refrigerator. That will have retarded spoilage in my case because I did not refrigerate the samples. Several of them went to shit, so that's how it goes. But here I have a sample of the Old Mill Sarsaparilla. I also have a sample of the Old Mill Javelin here, which is wonderful. Thank you, Carlo, for these. Now, I was also very fortunate to be gifted 2 factory fresh large sizes. One is, I believe, the first year of Pure Virginia Toast. The jar, when I opened it today to take a pinch while talking with Snuff Anybody McFeagle, was right to the brim and absolutely fresh, perfectly fine. I also have absolutely virgin jar of the Arabesque from Old Mill. Now, I'm very excited to be able to still have in my collection a number of the Moelens de Crawling snuffs. And of course, these snuffs are precious because they are no longer being sold. Moelens de Crawlings was forced out of business by the new European Union anti-tobacco regulations, and also by the fact that the city of Rotterdam did not renew their lease on the Star and Lily mills. forcing Yop Bess and his cohorts to move elsewhere, which is not real practical, since the entire snuff mill is based around wind power and so on. So they're done. And so if you've got some Molens de Crawlings, it's precious. I'm not going to show them because they're in another spot and I wasn't prepared. But to give you an example, this is the Prince Regent. I have maybe 8 containers this size of various Molens snuffs. I know for sure I've got the Bonbon, the Pompadour, the Musino Tobacco, the Prince Regent, which is what this is, and a big jar of the Mentholin. Have you ever tried the Mentholin? It's kind of amazing. It's got a real good coffee flavor to it, which of course they've added just a shit pile of menthol to. And it's this ugly, wet cardboard sort of gray color sniffing powder. There's no tobacco in it. And it's actually very, very good. I got addicted to it for a while. It's really, really tasty. Well, those are a few of my treasures. Now I'll be showing you some snuff accessories and stuff along the way, which people have sent me, for which I'm very grateful. A couple of snuff boxes, that funny, erotic Chinese snuff bottle that I got from Martin Bluen, a couple of really nice snuff handkerchiefs that he also sent me. So we'll be looking at those in coming episodes as well. In the next episode, I think we're going to take a look at my Sweetie Duty Fruity Booty, you know what I mean, all my Sweetie candy snuffs. That's coming up on the next episode of Uncle Squinty's Snuff Collection. Do stay tuned.